What's up? So, as I'm taking this little smoke break, just wanted to literally go a little bit deeper into the whole East is up, the whole movement or the whole truth about this. It's a movement to me because, hey, I've been knowing this shit, but people actually have songs and physical shit to, attach their emotions to with it now. So it's easier to explain it to other people who are not familiar with that information, such as something as drastic as telling you the directions that you are familiar with are wrong 100%. Like, what we consider to be north is truly west. It's truly the west. And the association that goes along with the north, which is up, what we consider to be up in the physical on this grounded land is actually east. I mean, there's no way to deny it, simply because of the fact that the sun rises in the fucking east. The sun rises in the east. The highest mountains on the fucking planet are in the east, in Asia. The highest places a man can go on this planet without an airplane or anything like that, pure mountain and land, is in Asia. Okay? Not only to mention the fact that if you were to try to go north, which is truly the most western part of the world, and even some other cultures consider the north to be what we consider to be the north to actually be the south, because the way that they made the maps were they made maps before they made compasses. Okay? And the whole idea of a compass has been challenged, not for its usefulness of magnetism and its relatableness to where you are using magnetism, but for the points of north, east, south, and west being as what we consider to be up and down and right and left. This is a huge misconception that has been placed in our mind so that we can believe in stuff like domes and motherfucking Santa Claus, because they want you to think that the North Pole, up there in the cold and shit, there's this jolly fat man. And they gave you a whole story about this when you were young. Why? They gave you Jesus the same time they gave you the North Pole, Santa Claus, and all that. Now, Santa, metaphysically or in an occult realm, Santa could be seen as Satan or Shaitan, or even goddamn, I heard one author or researcher consider Santa to be a stance, or like basically the energy of demand. So with that being said, basically, moving on from that, if you think about it, South, Satan, you feel me, Santa. So they flipped that around. Hey, let's make the North good now. It's up instead of it being down. Why is that? Because we are the Europeans who made the maps and, pushed them out to the people in the world who wanted to use them faster than anybody else with the printing press. They wanted to stop being seen as Satans and all the bad stuff and being seen as them being in the South, which is kind of what they associated to be bad. Why? Because it's hard to grow food there. Well, it's not hard to grow food there. It can get cold. It can be an unsteady climate, not as steady as and predictable as living around the equator or around, tropics. With that being said, we would consider the south. Now, when you get power and you flip the maps around and then you implement a compass to tell people that you're right, which is a compass can be seen as a magical device because it's literally telling you where the fuck to go. So you telling me I can look at this circle and it has a magnet in it, and with this magnet it tells me where I am and where north is at. The magnet that tells you where north is at, think about that. If you are from the north, wouldn't you make a compass or a device that would help you get back home? Don't you think you would do that? So think about why our compass is pointing north then. Because that's where the people who made that shit came from. Not saying they came from up, which is what they want you to believe, which is the north. They came from the west. Okay? Now, I mean, that's pretty much the sauce right there. East is up. Okay? There is no disguising it. Most other cultures see it as that. And ancestrally and in history, I don't even like saying that word, but in her story and the truth, you can see that the map, you can go back and look up people named Graham Hancock. Matter of fact, hold on. There's a lot of good books on maps and stuff. Where's oh, it's in my backpack. Hold on. This book right here, Fingerprints of the Gods. This book also is a great, beautiful reference. What's up, Reflection of Judah? What's up? What's good, family? That book is it's full of beautiful historical maps that come from real cultures before all of the propaganda started from the European and the Western world with the maps and their compasses. I was just telling them about how compasses, they point north, and that's because the people who made them are from the north. And since east is truly up, because east is where since east is truly up because that's where the sun rises, then north, if you were from the north, you would make something a device that would help you be able to get back home and tell you where you're going. So that's why the compasses were made. Okay, with that being said, that's a great device, but you can also make a compass that points east. You can make a compass that points south. You can make a compass that points west. So we have to overthink, or we have to, step outside of overthinking the situation and look at it from a simple point of view from where we have it. And with that being said, like I said, just go look up ancient maps and look at them and the way they're shaped and the way that they're faced. It's kind of upside down for a reason. Go look at it. Google search it. Goddamn. Bing. Books. Libraries. Go to one of these places and start just coincidentally. It won't take you long. And see what I'm talking about, please. Peace.